How's it going, everybody? This is Artie Hoffman, and as promised, we are going to be doing our free readings for you guys. And Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope everybody got what they wanted. And just know that God and the angels hears our prayers. It just doesn't happen always at the time that we want it to happen, but it happens when it's supposed to happen. And sometimes it's just not for our liking personally when we're under challenging times. So sometimes for some of us, it's the best of times, and other times it's the hardest of times, especially when we've lost people who we really, really love. And during this time, it's particularly very hard. So our heart and our love and our prayers go out to everybody who's going through some challenging times right now. And in a little bit, later on in the show, did Alona give us the...
Winner? No.
Okay, we don't have the winner just yet from last week's, but hopefully before the show is over, if anything, by the end of the show or by tomorrow, the latest, we'll post up who the winner is for sharing our Facebook Live show. So, just as we promised. And let's see, I'll tell you, this Jewish kid did pretty good on Christmas Day. I got some really cool gifts. And a couple of weeks ago, we saw Andre Bocelli. What's his name? Bocelli. What are you, freaking crazy? No, and it was an awesome show. It was in Madison Square Garden, and we had a really, really good time. So thank you for all your hearts and good well wishes, everybody. That's really awesome. And just understand that we try to answer as many questions live as possible. What's the matter?
She said she sent it to you.
Oh, okay. All right. Tell her to text Alona to send it to the 8825 number. So when we get the messages, all right, from you, it all happens randomly. So please don't take anything personally. And so by the end of the show, like I promised, I'm going to be doing a 3-card spread so that if whatever questions you have, all right, whatever questions you have that you want answered, you tell yourself, do you want your question to be answered from pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3? Because I'm going to be doing 3 separate readings at the end of the show, which is, I don't know, maybe around the 10 o'clock area, give or take. And, so whatever pile you pick, that's the pile that's going to answer your specific question. So, but during our show, that's moi. We'll be answering all your questions or connecting to your deceased loved ones. And if you let us know where you're from, that's really cool. We really enjoy that, to know where you're from. And I just started advertising. I could have done this a long time ago, but our show really is international. So I'm just overwhelmed. I'm like flabbergasted that people from around the world, other than around the country and all over the beautiful state of New Jersey and the tri-state area, a lot of people is watching us. So, and also, like I said before, the gift certificates went really, really well this year. So if you know anybody who could use... I just did some running right before the show. So if I seem out of breath, that's why. But I'll be okay in a few seconds.
Why don't you take a deep breath, take a sip of your tea?
Yeah, I should. No, that's a sip of my apple cider. No, I will in just a moment. But for the gift certificates, if you want to give somebody an awesome gift, if you know somebody who's hurting, whether they're losing a loved one or they're very lost in their life, or maybe give yourself a gift certificate. My place is in Woodbridge. I'm just as accurate over the phone as I am in person. So my place is in Woodbridge, New Jersey. And let's see, January 24th is the next time I'm going to be in Compass in Ocean City, New Jersey. Every other Friday, I was just this past December 22nd, on Friday, I was on Cat Country. And I was on with Joe Kelly and Rachel Marie. And again, I do free readings on their show, and I'm on for about 45 minutes to an hour. So, and that's 9 a.m. every other Friday. But we'll let you know. And also with Instagram, I do angel messages. I send out angel messages to you guys. If you just check out the Instagram every single day, what the message is for the day. I try to get there as early as possible. Sometimes it's like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Once in a while, I make it right after midnight. But sometimes I drag my butt a little bit and I don't answer, or I don't put the word out until 11 or 12, depending on what I got going on. But I do try to make it as early as possible. And a bunch of you are saying, shut the hell up, please start your question.
Well,
answers.
The winner, Alona got back to me.
Oh,
is,
okay.
Dennis Wilson.
Hey, Dennis Wilson, congratulations, dude. Way to go. You won a free half-hour reading with myself. So, Dennis Wilson, after the show is over, give me a shout-out. So if anybody wants to find out what my rates are, okay, for a private session, in person or over the phone, or my party rates, because I also do Artie parties, give me a call at 732-778-7173 after the show is over, or tomorrow morning, or anytime thereafter is cool too.
I think someone's commenting on the angels behind you, and their peeshees are showing in the video.
We got a little. We're
So
showing
if
a
there are
little nudity.
watching, we
Oh
are,
my God! Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry we went X-rated for tonight's show. What is that? Caligula or whatever? So Caligula, whatever. Yeah. Whoa! There you go. So how cool is that? But hey, listen, we're not prejudiced around here. We try to feel it all out all around. So. All right, I'll tell you what do we... Oh, wait, one other thing. I'm sorry, before we start answering everyone's questions. We have these money incense that has been the bomb. I've been burning them, and they've been working out.
And of course, Dean got another huge job. I can't.
That's right.
Can't,
Allison can't win. She's trying to, but every time...
I get $44 $250,000 contract.
That's right. She burned the money incense, and her son, who's a contractor, landed a $250,000 account the week that she burned the money incense. She got a whopping $44 unexpected check. And for me, the prosperity has been getting better and better, and the gift certificates were better than ever this year, and I can't thank you enough. And for putting all the trust in me and in us. And seriously, it's just been absolutely freaking amazing. So if you're interested in generating more prosperity, more good luck, more money towards you, and these smell amazing, you get 10 sticks to a pack. So again, give me a call, or you could email me. It's Artie Hoffman at Gmail or artiehoffman.com. And my number is 732-778-7173. And we're projecting in about a month's time, before February, before Valentine's, we have our book that's going to be coming out, and that's called Angels and Answers. So we're really looking forward to that. And once it comes out, you will be the first to know. And so if you want to put in your order, all right, I promise you this book is absolutely amazing. Getting all these awesome messages and answers throughout the day, throughout the night, for months and months and months and months, and I finally put it together, and and not without a lot of help too. So I can't thank everyone enough. So any case, what have we got?
Okay.
Wait.
Jill Letizia.
Jill Letizia, how you doing, Jill?
I've had an extremely difficult year. Is there a message a loved one who's passed wants me to know? Also wondering how you feel about coincidences versus fate. Thank you in advance.
Okay. Well, first of all, you didn't specifically say who the loved one is, as far as who you want to contact. And you don't necessarily have to mention their names. If you do, great. If you just mention, I'd like to hear from my grandmother, I'd like to hear from my child, I'd like to hear from my daughter, my son, my mother, my father, whoever, but be specific. As far as, there are no such thing as coincidences. Coincidence is a word that's used for us as humans because there's no explanation to it. Things happen by coincidence. It happens, right at that moment, right at that time. A perfect example of coincidences is a perfect example of what happened to me. After my mother passed away, I kept seeing her birthday appear, which happens to be December 21st. So I kept seeing on the clock 12:21. Every time I looked, it was 12:21 and 12:21. Like within 2-3 days, I saw the number 12:21. So a couple weeks went by, and I noticed it, as I looked at my phone, it said 12:20. So I said, all right, I needed to see the 12:21. So I'm looking at my phone, with the clock on it, the digital, and it says 12:20, 12:20, 12:20. Keep saying 12:20, and this is an awful long 12:20. I'm looking. I said, this seems longer than a minute. And then all of a sudden, wouldn't you know it, it skipped. It went from 12:20 to 12:22. It didn't even hit 12:21. So I'm saying, oh my God, my mother still has her great sense of humor, but she absolutely delayed it. So you want to call that a coincidence? I mean, of all moments, of all times, of all the times for me to look at the number, there are no such thing as coincidences. So things really do happen for a reason. And so as far as, there's this thing called, fate, and I know a lot of people say, well, what do you need free will for if certain things are already predestined? Free will is how you personally choose to allow someone or something to affect you, is your free will and choice. There's a lot of things that are predestined. Come hell to high water, it's going to happen no matter what. And then there's, free will, which is our choice on whether we choose to go right or left, or how we choose to deal with a situation. But that's what gives us the quality of life, is through our free will and choice. And God loves you unconditionally regardless of your choices, but we still have to pay for the ramifications to our action, because every action has a reaction, whether it be positive or negative, but it still is what it is, even though you don't want to hear that.
Ready? Can you just reiterate that a reading, please, is not a question?
What do you mean?
Well, people write...
Oh, so if you just say, yeah, can I please have a reading? I don't know who you are, and, we all know who you are, but if you want a detailed personal reading, then call me up and I'll explain to you what the rates are, for the session. But if you want to know, how's my this, how's my that, what do you see in my love life, or, am I going to stick with the guy? Should I leave? Should I go? Ask specific questions with your reading. Don't say, pick me, and don't say, I want a reading, because it doesn't work like that.
Ready?
Yep.
Terry Smalling Mara.
Terry Smalling... Marinara. Okay, go ahead.
Mara, like they own the...
I gotcha.
Oh, or then maybe that's the...
We're joking with you, Terry.
Hi, Artie. I lost my aunt who I was extremely close to. I would love to know if she is okay, and if Brett is the one that watches over me and my kids.
Okay. Brett is definitely the one that watches over your kids. And I'm seeing, do you have something, you have something that you keep around your neck? Because it keeps showing me something that you keep around your neck that is connected with them. And so they're giving you awareness that that you do this and that they are around you. And did you just do something with your hair? Did you just change something about your hair? Because they said, oh, we love what you just did with your hair. Was it a different coloring or the way you cut it? Or I'm seeing like a really short cut in the back too, if I'm not mistaken. Or you might have, or somebody just got a super big time cut. And it might have even been a little more than what you bargained for. So, but let me see what else. And she says there's something about pay attention to around August 11th, August 13th. There's something very specific, whether right around when somebody was born or somebody passed, an anniversary of. But I'm getting something, that date is very important in your family. right around August 12th, August 13th, right around that time. So, but she sends her love, they send their love, and they want you to know that they are watching over you, and you will be noticing the lights flickering on and off soon.
Holly Camp.
Holly Camp, I'm sorry, I was burping during that wonderful name, Holly Camp.
My dad passed 7/22/17. Any messages from him?
He just said, whatever you do, don't sell yourself short. That was the biggest message that he has to give to you. He says, I love you so much. I want to see you happy, and don't ever sell yourself short. You're worth a ton of gold and more. He says, don't sell yourself short. You're worth a lot more. He said, treat yourself like gold, and I want you to have the best out of life. He just loves you so much. He's expressing so much love to you. So, but he's just saying, don't sell yourself short. He says you're worth an awful lot, and he says, I'm very proud of you, and just know that I'm always watching over you. And was there just something about knocking in the bedroom or something? Is something loose? Something keeps knocking, or is there knocking on the walls or ceilings or something? I don't know. I guess you'll let us know. All right.
Okay,
What do we
you're
got?
going to love this.
Please.
Actually,
You're
going to love this.
Tell me.
Oh my God, your head is going to become even bigger
Bigger?
than it is.
Okay. All right. We got a testimonial, right?
No, you just read for Jill Letizia.
Okay.
Jill Letizia, like 2 people ago.
Okay.
And she just wrote, I just realized you can cast a live Facebook video to your TV. Artie on the big screen.
Whoa. I am going to love this
you're
one.
on TV.
Oh, how cool is this? It keeps getting better all the time. Thank you for that information. Brian Marie.
Brick, New Jersey, at the Jersey Shore here.
Woohoo!
I want to ask about a job promotion. When can I expect this? Thanks, Artie. You predicted my engagement. All came true.
Wow. Okay, now you want me to predict it?
Congratulations!
That's right. Congratulations from the Artie Allison crew. Okay.
On the big TV.
Oh, on the big TV. That's right. All right. So, what's the question again about his job? He wants her job. What's?
Yeah.
Wait.
It's Bry. Bry Marie.
Oh, Bree Marie.
Bree Marie.
Okay. You said Brian Marie. I thought you said Brian.
No, I said Brian.
Oh, it's Bree Marie. Sorry, Bree.
Okay.
So about her job.
Right. When can she expect that promotion?
All right. What's your boss's number? I'll give him a call. Wow. Okay, so I'm looking at the angel cards right now. Even though you can't see it, I'm looking at the angel cards right now. And what I just heard, you are definitely going to get it. You're definitely going to get it. And I just am getting midsummer time. So that's what I'm getting, midsummer time. It's either mid-spring or midsummer, but I'm almost positive it's in the middle of the summertime. So figure it out. From when was that, June 21st up until it goes till when? When does summer end?
September 24th.
September 24th. Yeah, you should know that. That's right. That's Allison's birthday. Woohoo! So right in between that time, right within that time, that's when I see you getting the job. And it's going to be very spontaneous when it happens. All right? It's not going to be set like you're building up. All of a sudden, it's just going to happen just like that. And but there's going to be more headaches connected with the job than what you realize. So like they say, be careful what you ask for, because you might just get it. So, well, you are going to get it, but there's going to be more to it than what meets the eye.
Pam O'Donnell.
Pam O'Donnell.
Hi, Artie. Pam from Canada. I was recently diagnosed with an autoimmune disease that attacks my body. I suffer every day. Will this disease be treatable in 2018, or will it continue to get worse? Thank you.
Okay. What I believe you have is Hashimoto's disease. And yes, I want you to check with somebody who... And there's also a situation with iron. There's something with the iron. Your body's also lacking iron besides this Hashimoto's disease that I believe you have. Now, the reason why I know these things is because I hear voices in my head. This comes from the angels, and I'm getting these messages. So that's what I'm picking up on. By Christmas time, by next Christmas time, I feel like towards the end of the year is when you're actually going to be, like, everything's going to be good. It is going to be in about a year's time. All right? Because I keep on hearing Christmas songs in my head. As he told me, pa-da-pa-pam-pam. I'm specifically hearing that. So it's got to tell me by Christmas time is when everything is finally going to be leveled out. You're going to have your not so great days, but you'll have your better days also. So you'll see that it's all going to work itself out. But check with a nutritionist, because I feel like a nutritionist will be able to give you proper herbs to help balance that out, to build up your immune system. So, and I'm sorry that you're going through that, because I know your thyroids are shot to hell also. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to kill this name.
Alrighty.
Tony Lubertazzi O'Halloran. I got the O'Halloran.
Okay. Hey, Tony. Tony Lou. I'm going to call you. I thought it was going to be a Japanese name or something, the way you made it sound like.
No.
Tony Lou.
They're from Nutley, New Jersey. You've done a reading for my family. Messages from my dad, please. And then she goes on to say it's his birthday today. He passed away August 1st, 2011.
Wow. Well, how cool is that? First of all, seriously, there were so many questions that hit us. And then here your dad is pulling through on his birthday to say a special hello to you. Also, again, you're going to be hearing some kind of noise or knocking that's unexplainable to let you know that he's around. Hold on a second. What else is Dad saying to you? Is there also a special portrait? I'm seeing like a portrait of the entire family that he loves. He's showing me this big picture of the entire family. It's something that he's extremely, extremely proud of. I'm also getting... It's funny, did he love All in the Family? Because I keep on seeing Carol O'Connor in my thoughts with that TV show, All in the Family. Or is it that he always sat in his favorite chair and you always had to give him his beer, or his wife always was your mother was always giving him his drinks and his beer, where he'd get me this and get me that and get me this and get me that, while he wouldn't get up from his ass. So anyway, but these are the images that I'm getting from your dad. But I just want you to know that he is watching over you, and he just blew you a kiss.
There's a woman here, Grace, and she wants to know your address in Woodbridge. So if she's interested, she should just contact you. You're not going to give your address.
Yeah. If you want my address in Woodbridge, just give me a call to make an appointment, and I'm more than happy to do that. Or you could text it to me. Just wait till after the show, please. When you call me or text me or email me, just wait till after the show. It's 732-778-7173, or you could email me at artiehoffman@gmail.com, and I promise I'll give you my best. All right. Oh, and you get a recording with your sessions too. All right. 100% of the times when you're in person, if you want it, and then over the phone, like 90% of the times, I could usually do a recording. Sometimes, depending where I'm at or whatnot, I don't always have my recorder with me. So, but I promise you one hell of a reading.
Alice Presnell Corpus.
Alice Presnell Corpus.
Presnell.
Okay.
Corpus.
You said that beautifully.
I know. Thank you. I am considering a move to Colorado, moving my business and opening a branch there. Any thoughts?
I feel like you're going to be extremely successful and very happy there. I would almost bet anything on it. What I tell people, when you're going for a big time move like that, rather than uplifting all your roots and everything and then just moving to wherever, if you can go out there for about a month, 1 week and 2 weeks is not.
I highly recommend that. Go out there and stay for a little while before you move.
Yeah, before you move. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, check it out. Not because I said so, because Allison said so.
That's right.
She
and
said
Allison
so. And she knows. Even though my license plate, I'm going to get her a license plate that says, I just know too. But yeah, no, so if you could spend at least a month or about a month there and feel it out so that you could see where you want to be and feel it out as far as the people and the location and stuff, that would make a world of difference for you. But overall, do I feel like this is going to be a positive change for you and a successful change? I'm getting a very, very strong yes. So good luck.
Jennifer Ray Shirley.
Jennifer Ray Shirley, how you doing?
Hi, Artie. My paternal great-aunt just passed away this morning.
I am so sorry to hear that.
Is she with my father, who is her nephew? He passed away in May. Any messages from them?
I want to say that your father greeted her when she crossed over. Who is the one who... I'm getting also... I'm not sure if it's one of those two or somebody that's with them, but somebody also passed from a massive heart attack that's with them. I'm also getting that August 1st is very significant with your family, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my God, were they big eaters too? They love their food. Oh my God, big eaters. Hold on a second. And also I'm getting, now I don't know if this was your aunt or if this was your father, but one of them was like generous to a fault. Always giving, always giving, always giving, always giving to the world. With like literally with no boundaries. You ask and you shall receive. So that's what I'm getting from them. Are they together? The answer is yes. I usually say red cardinals. You're going to be graced with red cardinals, but actually I'm getting something with blue jays. There's something specific about blue jays. And I'm also getting, there's going to be a beautiful stained glass that you're going to come across real soon that is going to emulate your aunt and your father. It's just something very wholesome and beautiful that you're going to get. It's going to come in the form of a stained glass that you're going to have. And I feel like it's going to be a spontaneous find. So let me know when you find that. But she's fine now. She's happy that she's out of pain. And she said, did you just buy new shoes or did you just get your a pedicure or something? Because she's mentioning something about, she's like kind of cheering you on, something about your feet or something. So I'm not sure exactly what that's about, but hopefully you do. What do we got? Or maybe we don't.
Tony, I don't have the middle name, O'Halloran, that you just read, said you were spot on. Spot on.
Oh, thank you very much, Tony. I appreciate that.
Okay. Nikki Swall.
Nikki Swall.
I haven't given up on hope. I've had a miscarriage and have been told I can't have any kids. Will I be blessed with the baby?
I strongly believe that spirituality could break all the laws of physics. I believe that with my heart and soul. You know what? I'm also getting that you might be needing to see an eye doctor. Either you or your significant other needs to see an eye doctor. And I got that the moment Allison mentioned your name. So please go check out with the eye doctor because I feel like there's something that needs to be checked out. Having nothing to do with the birth. As a matter of fact, it would not surprise me if you conceive or give birth in the month of June or July. Well, obviously within this year, it would be the conception, June or July. Or the following June or July, there will be a conception and or a birth. So I'm just not sure which it is, but I'm strongly getting June, July. And so long as you keep your prayers positive, but don't make lovemaking an agenda. Let it go. And just keep your prayers out there. And I call upon all my loving guardian angels right now to bless your body and to bless your wonderful relationship with lots of love, health, and happiness. so that your body is healthy enough to receive a beautiful, healthy, and I want to say healthy boy. I just wanted to say boy. So I feel like you're going to have a boy when it does happen, when this miracle baby happens. So you'll see. All right. I believe. And see all those hearts? Everyone else is rooting for you. So we send our love to you, sweetheart. All right. We love you.
Robin Wood Heath.
Robin Wood Heath.
Hello from Georgia, Artie. Would love a message from my grandfather who died in January of 1999 and grandmother who died in November 1985.
Were you guys into cats, or were they into cats? Or was there something about, do you have something with Garfield, or I don't know, believe it or not, as she's mentioning your parents, I kept seeing Garfield or something with cats, and I don't know what that means. Hold on a second. You're going to be coming across, if you can't relate to this now, I say a lot of things to people. You may not always understand or appreciate everything I say in the moment, but you're going to be coming across a big fat cat. And
no cats.
No cats? Okay. You are going to be coming across a big fat cat outdoors soon. That's going to be one of their messages to you. I see it. I feel it. So you'll understand that this is just going to be a message to let you know that they're around you. Hold on a second. I just also got that you, within 2018, you are going to have an incredible find, because I just heard a pot of gold. So there's something with unexpected money, or you're going to receive something that's worth a ginormous amount of money that you weren't expecting. But I'm seeing an unexpected, I don't know if this is gold jewelry or it's an inheritance, but you're going to come across an unexpected, awesome find that's financially going to be in your favor. I want you to know that they're doing perfectly fine. They're in no pain whatsoever. And they do hear you every day that you talk to them, and that's a promise.
Kay Scott. Sorry. Do you see any new changes coming in my relationship status? Will I find a new love in 2018?
And what's the name again?
Kay Scott.
Kay Scott. Is there going to be new love into your life, darling? Let me take a look and see what the angels have to say. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm looking at the angels. I'm looking at the angel cards and seeing what they have to say. Alrighty. As far as in 2018, this is what I want to say to you. This is my recommendation to everybody, but I'm specifically saying this to you. Do I feel like that there's going to be a relationship coming into your life in 2018? Yes. Do I feel like that this is going to be the man of your dreams? No. I feel like you're going to end up coming across someone that you're going to have a really, really good companionship with. It also might even be friends with benefits. But what I'm getting is, don't settle on this one, because like there's so many things inside your system that's saying no, 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 no. There's something about his character that you like, that you're going to find yourself kind of attracted to, but yet there's other aspects of his character that you're not going to trust, or there's something that's just not right, or he's not as consistent as you'd like. But this is going to be an educational experience for you for the year 2018 in relationships. So just pace yourself in 2018, okay? And that's what I'm getting.
And so this is a perfect example of what not to write, because there's no question. Chris Hayden, she says, "Hi Artie, I had a reading with you years ago. Do you have any news for me?" That's not a specific question.
Okay, Chris Hayden. All right, so I'm sorry that I can't answer a question for you because you didn't ask a specific question. So, but this is really cool that I read for you years ago, and that you're coming back to reach out to me. So I always feel very, very complimented when people come back to me for a reading. And there was somebody who just said I did a reading for them about 10 years ago, and they're getting their two daughters. She's getting their two daughters readings. because of based on what I said 10 years ago that obviously I guess came true. Or so she's giving a reading for her two daughters as a gift. So I think that's really cool. So I've been doing it for a long time. I've been doing this now for about 28 years, and professionally about 6 months. No, I'm kidding. Professionally about over 20 years. Over 20 years. But I have read for over 23,000 people. So that's
he counts. He has a notebook. That
I do. I'm at 23,003 and a half. So.
Okay, we are going to read Stacy Janey.
All right, Stacy.
Janny.
Is it a specific question?
It is.
All right.
So she's going to get an answer.
All right, you're getting an answer, Stacy. Congratulations.
Love watching you.
All right.
I've been doing the writing a note and putting it under my pillow to my mom every night, and I still haven't dreamt of her. Is she, Diane Lee Catagnis, around me at all?
Who's the one that likes jelly apples or caramel apples? I just started picking that up. Who's the one that likes to nibble away from the pantry? I'm getting popcorn. I'm getting junk food. And believe it or not, like I said, I keep on getting jelly and caramel apples. So somebody really has a very strong sweet tooth. So I'm not sure if this is you and your mother is calling your shot, or if this was your mother. But one of you definitely had a very strong sweet tooth. You are going to be very surprised when you come across a white feather, a pure white feather, and that is going to be a hello. That's going to be hello from your mom. Also, I'm seeing an issue or a problem with one of the lights. It's like you're pulling on a string, and I don't know if the light's not going on, or the string is breaking, or the chain's breaking, but I'm seeing an issue with that. Also, hold on a second. See, but that's a great thing to do, though, and I've said this to people before. It's very good that if you want somebody to reach you within your dreams, write to them. All right, put it by your pillow or on your nightstand and say, I would love to be visited by you. Can you please send me a message? Now, most of the times, if not all the times, but most of the times when our loved ones come to visit us in our dreams, they don't speak to us. And to me, I'm like baffled. Like, why didn't you speak to us? You know, I've had people who visited me in my dreams, friends and loved ones who have visited me, who have passed away. And it's like I say, oh my God, I can't believe you're here. I thought you were dead. I thought you were gone. What's going on? And they're looking at me with a smile, and I'm saying, why the hell don't you speak to me? You know, I'm like getting more enthusiastic and more enthusiastic. And they're just smiling and laughing at me. I'm saying, what the hell? And then all of a sudden I wake up and pissed. So, but I know it's very, very frustrating. But so long as we know, write to them. So long as I know that you're doing well, can you just please give me that little affirmation, that little love, that little hello, letting me know that you're around. It would mean a lot to me. So please, write these letters to loved ones. Also, I just want to say, if you have a lot of anger or resentment or things that are, if you don't have closure with somebody who's passed away, write a letter. Because I know for a fact that you guys are not sleeping well. And it would be very healthy for you to be able to sleep. And it's just a release by releasing all your feelings and emotions. And they're reading it in the moment that you're writing it to them. And just burn the paper and let the smoke signals go to heaven. And I promise you that they're getting it. Okay? What do we got, Al?
Jacqueline Laurie.
Jacqueline Laurie.
My best friend lost his life not too long ago. I want to know if it was an accident or a setup.
I'm actually getting it was a setup. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't feel like it was an accident. I feel like it was a setup. So, if you want to know more about that, and I don't mean to sound, like an all-out business person, but if you want to know the details or really find out, when you show me a picture of your loved one, and it doesn't have to be a recent picture, but when you show me a picture of your loved one when I do a session with you, and even if it's by phone, if you send me a text picture and I'm looking in their eyes, and I don't judge the picture at all, it could be a picture of your grandfather when he was 2 years old. I really don't care. I just want to connect to their energy. And they start communicating to me into my thoughts, and I'll start delivering you specific messages on what was going on. So, but I feel like this person you're speaking about was set up. I definitely want to say was set up, and it was somebody who they knew.
Hallie Santiago.
Hallie Santiago.
Hi Artie, my father passed away in the Bronx almost a year ago now. I really need to know if there is anything he is trying to say to me or any messages trying to come through.
Okay. I keep on seeing something with gold chains. Was he a person who wore gold chains, or did he usually wear a cross around him or something? But I'm seeing something, as soon as you mentioned with your father, something with the gold chains. I'm also getting that something with the asphalt or the masonry around your place where you're at he's telling me that is going to need to get fixed. He's also showing me concerns about a pipe or something with water leak or water damage, water problems with where you're living. So he's a little concerned about that. He just said to me, he said, please tell her how much I love her. Let her know that I'm always around her. He's thanking me right now for telling you this. Hold on a second. Who's the one that usually likes to wear crazy hats also? I keep on getting somebody who always like to wear crazy hats. Either their hats are to the side or their hats are backwards. But I'm getting something with crazy hats. And also somebody that when they wore their shirts, they were also wearing decals. Something with decals shirts. And also he said, thank you very much for the tattoo. I'm getting something in reference to the tattoo. And I keep on seeing two hearts that are together. Something with two hearts, and there's also a ribbon. Hold on a second. This is a message to somebody who's listening right now, and I'm actually getting it from a pet. Somebody who had a hard time putting down their pet. Well, we all have a hard time putting down our pet. But there was somebody who had a hard time putting down their pet, and they had lots of problems with their bowel movements. And rather than putting them down when you know that you should, you kept on like putting them under with pads or stuff like that. Or you're putting them with special blankets, and their hind legs were really hurting bad. But they really had they couldn't eat that much, and they had problems with going to the bathroom too many times. And I'm getting like always needing to keep a special support, whether you're putting extra wee-wee pads or extra special blankets underneath them, but they hardly move that much. But anyway, I'm here to tell you that, I'm pretty sure it's a dog, that they're thanking you for all the love and the attention that you've given to them, and that they're in a very happy place right now. And so whether you send me a message now or whether you email me to let me know that you're the one who I connected to, but I'm just I'm getting like you've had the dog since either it was a very small dog or you had the dog since he was a puppy.
Somebody said my dog Bruce, but I'm holding a question. So
okay, cool. What?
I don't know. Someone said my dog Bruce, but I'm not.
Okay, and it could very well be, but I was just getting that your dog is very happy. And everything is cool, and he's thanking you very much for everything. So
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's perfectly fine.
You, but I don't know who that was, because it flashes on the bottom. Ashley Hughes.
Ashley Hughes.
Hi Artie, having a lot of financial issues and worried for my family. My job keeps me from watching and enjoying my kids' activities, and my husband and I have been trying to have a baby. But we have so many things against us and feel my clock is running out. Is there a change for the better on these coming soon? I'm hitting a low point. Okay.
All right. So my first gut instincts, now's not the time to try to have a child. When you're having all these, put it this way, if you're already feeling guilty about not spending time with your children and then trying to have another child on top of that, plus your finances, let's add two and two together here. It doesn't make sense to do that. I know you would like to have another child. I understand that. Kudos to you for that. And wanting to have that extra special bond love. But I just feel like it's not to your best interest, at least right now. But you do what you got to do. Unfortunately, under these times, it's not like way back in the day when, the woman could stay home with the kids while the father works full time, and you could make a living under those circumstances. And today, it's just not like that, and it sucks that the family values have to be altered because of life circumstances. But put it this way: would you rather be home more, earning less, and not giving your children what they need or what your family needs? So you're showing your love through other ways, but I feel like God is trying to show you now's just not the time. Don't push it. Do I feel like you could have another child? I feel like you could, but I feel like the problems are just going to be much higher than what they are now. So just try to balance things out. But I could help you, give you more balance, more harmony, and more understanding with your life if you give me a call for a private session. And anyone who wants a private session with me, in person or over the phone, my place is in Woodbridge, New Jersey. Just give me a call or text me after the show, 732-778-7173, 732-778-7173, or go to artiehoffman.com or email me at artiehoffman@gmail, and I'll explain to you my rates for a party rate if you have a bunch of people who want to have a party, or if you want an individual reading, whether it be over the phone or in person. And like I said, my place is in Woodbridge. And I'll give you detailed messages, and you get a recording with it and stuff. And also, I have gift certificates too. So if you know somebody who's hurting and and they need help, and maybe they can't afford it, but maybe you can afford it for them, that would be really cool. Also, what another great gift is, which won't cost you a penny, but just your time and love, if you were to take the time, and for somebody who has a hard time getting out of the house and they have kids, why don't you offer yourself to babysit their kids for free for the night or for maybe a weekend, so that the couple can go out and have a great time while you're watching their kids and they don't have to worry about a thing. That is an awesome gift to give to somebody, where you're saving them money, you're letting them have time out so that they could be teenagers again, and it's not costing anybody a penny, but just your time and your love. So that's one of my suggestions as an awesome gift to give to somebody.
Okay, just a reminder that you're the only person that speaks for you on Facebook?
Yes, I am the only person who speaks for me. There's nobody else who is a psychic, who is a partner with me.
That nobody's telling anybody else that's commenting here anything to be said. Not only what you're going to say.
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going to put this person's name there because...
Yeah, so, all right.
You're the only person that answers questions or...
Right, nobody else answers questions other than myself. So anybody who tries to join in on our reindeer games and says, if you want a really good reading, or I'm better than Artie, or Artie sucks.
Artie told me to say this.
Yeah, Artie didn't tell anybody to say anything, trust me. So this is just myself. We're a two-person show, myself and Allison, who reads them to me. And there's nobody else who I'm connected to as far as psychically or anything. And if I do happen to do a show where there is another psychic or a medium, I will personally let you know. But there is nobody else who does my show or any of my readings or parties but myself. And if there is a change, I will personally let you know that.
Yeah, so it's not like you're telling somebody to write something for you here.
Yeah, nobody's speaking or writing on my behalf. This is Artie for Artie, or Allison for Artie, and that's it.
Okay, Jesse Ford.
Jesse Ford.
Hi, Artie. I lost my 18-year-old brother 10 years ago, and my dad died in February of this year. Have they found each other? Do they have any messages for my family? Jesse from Connecticut.
Okay. Who's the one that was there? Somebody who wore a goatee? Was there somebody who are usually I don't know? I kept on seeing hair around the mouth and like a goatee type thing, or they kept their hair like a little longer around the chin area. And we're one of them into the workout and the dumbbells. Also getting thank you for that. Was there also something that was also planted on their behalf? And I'm also getting something with lanterns. It was either balloons or lanterns that were lit up on their behalf as well. And they said, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. There's also somebody, whether it be one of them or somebody connected to them, but I believe somebody died from a lower region of cancer, like a lower region of their body. Somebody passed away from cancer. So I'm not sure if it was them or it was somebody connected to them. But I keep on getting somewhere around the lower intestinal area or the prostate. But they want you to know that they are around you and they send their love.
Ashley Williams.
Ashley Williams.
Hello from North Carolina. Do you see me losing a good amount of weight soon? It's so hard. Ashley Williams.
Ashley Williams. Okay. As far as your weight, with the new year coming up, so many people say they can't wait for the next year to come up. And every year, people always say that, I can't wait for the next year. I can't wait for the new year to start. Regardless of whatever, what is that, what you say when people have new endeavors, the new things?
Every January.
Every January you have your not your affirmations.
Your list of.
Damn, I'm drawing a blank here. I'm drawing your oh shit. What is?
We do that just so that we could get responses from the audience.
I suck. I'm going brain dead.
Resolution. Thank you. You were the first one who said resolution.
Resolution.
Katie McGinn Townsend.
All right, yeah. My New Year's resolution, thank you. Yeah, I'll take English words for 100, please. Can't freaking believe how stupid that. Oh, my God. So, any case, it's not just the year that's changing. It's not just the resolutions. You have to change. You have to be willing to make all the adjustments so that whatever it is you want to happen is going to happen. You can't keep on repeating the same past pattern habits expecting different or better results because it's not happening. Do I see you capable of losing the weight? 100% absolutely yes. So when you want to munch a bunch, munch on grapes, munch on apples. Apple juice is great, diuretic. Allison's not a big fan of this, but I am. Probiotics and the green.
It's not about probiotics. It's about green. It's not even saying green.
It's the green coffee beans.
It's not. It's just not good for you.
It is.
It's not. You're not a nutritionist and you're not a doctor, so don't say.
I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a doctor, but I love that. I love it.
It may work for you, but
I love it. I love it.
Okay, let's get off that subject.
All
Finish her answer. Will she lose weight?
Will you lose the weight? If you want it that bad enough, it's going to happen. I promise you. But you're going to have to, it's as simple as that. Drink a lot more water, exercise, okay? But you got to be dedicated to it. Will you do it? Absolutely. And I'm gonna give you something that you could do or should do to help you lose the weight. I want you to buy an outfit, a dress that's one size too small for you right now. And then keep it on your door so that you see it every day. And that's going to, and also a picture of yourself when you felt like you were at your best.
Or your old pair of jeans. Your old
pair of jeans and what you used to fit into. Keep that out. And
I say Weight Watchers because I lost weight on Weight Watchers.
Hello. And was that healthy for you?
Yes.
Yes, it was. Okay.
Jessie Ford
But you know what I'm talking about.
Jessie Ford said her dad had stomach cancer. That's who you read before.
Oh, as far as who passed away from the lower region. But he wants you to know that he is very, very happy and he is watching over you. And I feel like you're going to be going to a wedding soon or you're going to be invited to a wedding soon. So he said, I'll be right there with you. So.
All right, this is going to be our last question, and then you're going to do.
Oh yeah. So I just want to reiterate to everybody why you need to hang out for a little bit more now, because pretty soon I'm about to do a 3-card draw. Okay. I want you to write down your questions right now, whatever it is you want answered, whatever psychic questions you want answered, because I'm about to do a 3-card draw, and there's going to be pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And I want you to write down next to your question, do you want your question to be answered from pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3? Because that's the pile that's going to answer your specific question that you want to know. So our question right now is?
Elizabeth, I can't pronounce, I can't pronounce.
All right.
Cacicia.
E-I-E-I-O.
It's kind of like spelling Mississippi.
All right. So Elizabeth C. Elizabeth C.
Hi, my name is Lisa, but it says Elizabeth.
Okay, Lisa.
Hi, my name is Lisa. I'm from Staten Island, New York.
Oh, that's why you were picked.
My dad passed in '96, and my mom is 87 years old.
Wow.
And suffers from Alzheimer's and dementia.
Okay, she sees him, by the way.
Do you have a message from my dad? We miss him dearly.
Yes. Hold on a second. Do we have a message from your dad? Do we have a message from your dad? Do we have a message from your dad? Do you have like lots and lots and lots of pictures around? Is there like loads of pictures displayed of the family? Because I'm seeing lots of pictures displayed all over the place. Who's the one who has the house that? And I'm also getting. Was there like what's that called where you have like a shrine? It's all, yeah, that's what I'm looking for, a shrine. I'm getting like there's a small area for just him of a shrine that he's acknowledging. Also, what is he saying? Also, was there something with a flag? Was he a policeman or was he in the military? Because I'm getting something about the American flag that he's giving acknowledgement to. And he also knows, he says, keep my ring. He says, please keep my ring within the family. Hold on a second. And who's the one who always would say, yeah, you betcha, you betcha. Yeah, I gotcha, you betcha. I'm hearing like some kind of lingo talk like that too. And something about, Allison and I just had pizza, but he's mentioning something. Did you guys just have pizza too?
Well, she just said, I guess about the shrine, she said, yes, I do.
Oh, okay, cool. Also, I'm getting like a big Italian lover as far as with Italian foods and the pastas, but specifically, did you used to make your own pizza? I'm getting like making your own food from scratch. So, but I'm getting food, making of the food was like really big time, especially around the holidays. So.
And so I'm just saying, you read Hallie Santiago. She said, thank you so much, Artie. My father was found dead on the street in the Bronx. It means so much to me that you gave me some answers. Also, my friend died almost a month ago now from an overdose, and I got a tattoo for her. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, thank you for the testimonials. I really, really appreciate that. It makes me feel really good knowing that I'm on the right track. And, you know, what I do for a living, it's all about blind faith. And, you know, people always ask me, Artie, how are you able to see into the future? How are you able to connect to loved ones who have passed away? And what I do is every moment I blank out my mind. Even when Allison's talking to me, sometimes my mind just goes blank. No, but I blank out my mind and I just wait for answers to come to me. And it's all spontaneous. It's all fast. And I just trust. It's all about trust and blind faith. So that's where it comes from.
All right, so we have a lot of people, you know, telling you what pile, 1, 2, or 3. So just reiterate one more time and you can shuffle. And
okay. So really quickly, before I do the 3-card draw, which is going to happen in about another minute or two, we're going to answer all your psychic questions right now. I just want everyone to know that, you know, I'm going to be at Compass Massage on January 24th, which is in Ocean City, New Jersey. So if you're from South Jersey and you want to see me in person for a reading, that would be awesome. Also, share our Facebook Live show with your friends and family, and you'll get entered into a drawing to win possibly a free half-hour reading, just like Dennis Wilson, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Dennis Wilson. Sounds like I wasn't he a part of the Beach Boys?
He was.
How cool is that?
He doesn't seem to be on tonight, so hopefully somebody will tell him.
Yeah, but we'll post it up. We'll post it up on Facebook. Just because he only has 36 more minutes to respond. I'm only kidding. But also, so if you want a private reading from myself, whether it be in person or over the phone, and my place is in Woodbridge, New Jersey, just give me a call. I'm just as accurate over the phone as I am in person. 732-778-7173. I also got these cool money incense. So if you're dying to have more money, more good luck, more prosperity to you, comes 10 in a pack, and I'll send these suckers out to you as soon as you give me a call, and I'll let you know how much, and I'll let you know how much my sessions are. And I also do Artie parties. So they're a lot of fun. Always have a blast at an Artie party. So if you want to get your friends and family together, it's always a great time, and everyone will get a recording with their session. And
we won't be on next Sunday.
We won't be on next Sunday because it's going to be New Year's Eve, so we're going to be on next Tuesday. Because normally, as you know, Sunday nights at 9 p.m. is when Allison and I are on. But it's going to be for next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
And hopefully we'll be back at my house.
Yes, hopefully by then we should be back at Allison's house so she could not have a cow. We'll be live. It's Saturday night from New York. No, live. It's Sunday night.
No, it'll be Monday night. Tuesday
night.
Tuesday.
We're all screwed up
And
here.
sure
But next
date.
Tuesday. Next Tuesday.
A happy New Year.
Yeah, happy and a healthy New Year.
Prosperous.
Happy and a healthy, prosperous New Year to you and your family. Should you only live to be 120 years old. You and Jackie Mason. If all of you know who Jackie Mason is, you know I sound exactly like him right now. Go ahead.
You're going to shuffle.
Shuffle. That's right. You want your questions to be answered.
Oh my
Here you
God.
go. All right.
You think this is easy?
All righty. Wait, don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. We're going to answer all your questions right now. Right here, right now. All right, lovely lady. All righty. Here we go. So I am going to shuffle the cards. And first pile is to the left. You have the middle pile, number 2, and pile number 3 to the right. So hopefully you wrote down all your psychic questions. And this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. And I'm going to pick out a couple angel cards along with it to help me explain. So if you picked out pile number 1, you have, wow, things are not good at all. If you pick pile number 1, you're going to have to change your route. I feel like you're forcing issues. Things are strongly not going your way if you pick pile number 1. If you're looking to move, if you're pressing an issue in a relationship, it's not happening. It's just, there's nothing positive. It's just hard. No matter where you go, you're going to have to change your direction. And the angels are showing you compassion. Now, the more you keep on pushing in the direction where you don't belong, the greater the pain's going to be. So I just want you to know that if you chose pile number 1 to answer your question, it's not looking good. You might have to wait a little longer until things get better. But overall, they're saying that you need new direction. Don't stay on the same track that you are right now because it's not working out. Now, if you pick pile number 2, okay, pile number 2 is a lot more positive. Pile number 2 represents stay where you're at. Things are going to get better. Okay, things might not seem like they're getting better. They just need to be worked out a little better. But things are you definitely are where you belong right now. So you just need to be a little more patient because you have the card of breakthrough. You have unknowable and you have standstill. So standstill is saying stay where you're at. Breakthrough is things are going to finally break, but it seems like you might not be in the right position, but you are. So just be patient with what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Right now, things might not seem like it's favorable, but spontaneously, things are going to open up for you within the next month. And you're going to see by you being a little more patient with someone or something, it's all going to work itself out. So congratulations. There's going to be a major breakthrough.
You're talking too long. I can't stand like this.
I'm sorry. So with 3, if you pick pile number 3, all right, you're not looking at the situation for what it really is. You're kind of going against yourself, and you know it. You want something to happen that you know for a fact that isn't the right thing to do. Do not allow people or situations to suck you dry, because you're making other people's problems your problems. So you're going to have to make better choices or different choices. But by you getting involved in other people's business or other people's stuff, it's working against you. You're trying to be a nice guy, but it's working against you. So, and that's what pile number 3, the angel card reading of number 3 represents. All right? So.
I almost knocked this over.
Oh my God, she almost knocked it over. All right, everybody, listen. From my mouth to God's ears, may God bless all of you with lots of love, health, and happiness. May love and happiness follow you throughout all of 2018 for you and your family. And it's going to be a blast. Next Tuesday, it's going to be 2018. And so just keep sharing your love and compassion with others. Rather than showing anger to other people, try to show them more compassion, and your viewpoint about other people are going to change. Don't make other people's problems your problems. Don't be on their emotional stage. Just send them compassion. And people and thank you for all your good hearts and well wishes. I love you guys with all my heart. So don't ever give up your faith, and just know that God and the angels are always on your side, and your loved ones are around you, watching over you for your best interest. And they're sending you those gut feelings that you get inside, that gut feeling. So again, Allison and I wish you lots of love, health, and happiness. And until next year, everybody, next Tuesday, 9 p.m., share our Facebook Live show. Love you guys. Take care. Bye, everybody.